We are back with Xenogears. And I mean, what the hell went on the last time we played this game? I feel like there have been multiple times throughout the playthrough of this game that we have fallen into proper noun quicksand, right? Where the game just turned on the fire hose and I just got completely lost. I think that this one, in certain ways, gave a whole bunch of answers about Faye, about Faye's past, about the multiple personalities that Faye is experiencing, about the root cause of these multiple personalities, where id comes from, what the real core Faye is, how Faye was discovered by Myung, etc., etc., etc. A lot of things were illuminated. And then we talked to God for a little bit, except God was like, I'm kind of God, but you have to understand, it's like a fourth dimensional thing. It's a little too much for you to comprehend. And I was just sitting here like, yeah, you're right. It is. And so there's a lot happening in Xenogears. We're not done. There's a lot more left to go. I have been absolutely loving it so far. We did have a save point break in the middle of a cutscene where it was like, are you sure you want to continue? We had one of those again where we chose to wait, and we're going to be jumping back into it because let's just play the game. It's Xenogears, baby. We're just along for the ride. There he is. Well, there he was. Oh, and here we are. Okay. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to Xenogears. I don't know what's going to happen next, so let me just make sure everything I have. Yeah, give me this golden vest, and then everything else seems to be okay. I'm all full on health. How am I doing on death blows? We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right. Here we go. Let's resume the game. We learned about the pendant and why the pendant, bouncing back and forth like a pendulum, causes is like the impetus internally for Faye to click over into id. Who the hell are you? Dad! What's up, Drew? Dad, are you okay? Let me make sure everything's on for the... Hang on. Yeah, I had the wrong one turned on. Send an exclamation point. For a quick test. Should be good now. Yeah, okay. A little quiet, I'll turn it up. All right. Dad, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Faye? You've returned to your own self. You've become one. Yeah, thanks to you all. If all you hadn't called out to me... Dad! Don't worry. This is good. This is... After all, Dad? You and I must become one. Oh. Huh? Graf, what's going on? I reached the limit of the body I possessed on that day 3 years ago. I required a body that would tide me over until your true awakening. Dude, he's being chokeholded. Look at that. That is why I acquired the body of your father. Regardless of your awakening, your merging, and the inherited memories you had acquired, there was no way for you to know of this, since you had lost your memory at that point. At the point in which I merged with your father. Impossible. What about Wiseman? What about father? Of course, they were just parts of me. I couldn't hold on to Khan totally. His ego was far stronger than I imagined. When my control weakened, he showed himself to you as Wiseman. You've awakened, and this body is now useless to me. Now I must return to my original body, the reincarnation of my body that you inhabit. Stop it, Dad! I hear you, Faye. You see, he and I are one. I am Khan. Khan is me. He has become one with me, so you too should open your heart and unite with me. Then we can go on to eliminate everything. No, I can't allow you to control me. Oh. He's getting floated away. Protecting your master. Then so be it. I'll merge with both you and your machine then. Now come, Faye. Fight me. It's no use. I know you're Lacan, and that you're a part of me, but that doesn't change you being my father. I could never really fight you. You're so naive. Why don't you understand that your naivety is what killed Sophia, what killed your mother, Karen? I already know that, and that's why I swore never to run away again. I must rescue Ellie, so don't get in my way. Wake up! Open your eyes, Father! Lacan? If that's the case, then fight me! Fight me! I can't! I see. Then there's no choice. Huh? Since you are so unwilling to fight, I believe I'll have to use them as bait. Stop it! Don't we have the same memories? Can't you also remember that sadness you felt way back then? Why then? Why must you destroy everything? If we stop Deus, won't this all be over? You still don't understand. Even after your contact with the Existence? I came to understand after my contact with the Existence that even if Deus was destroyed, as long as humans still inhabit this land, Myong, Elheim will be born time and again. Then all living things may as well perish along with Deus itself. That is my only path to freedom. The path to release us from the eternal cycles of life, and tragedies of history, and the spell of fate. Once I awaken Deus as a weapon, I'll obliterate all living things. Then I'll use your awakened self, and that machine, to return everything to nothing. That's what I concluded. Myong and Elheim are not just Deus mouthpieces. That woman is its main body. Why can't you see that? That's not true. That's not true. She gave her life for me by shielding me from harm. Her eyes weren't Myong's. Mother came back at that last moment. Myong, Mother, even Ellie. We're all humans born on this planet. Deus doesn't matter. You'll see. I'll bring Ellie back. Father, no, Graf, Lacan. If you won't back down, never. Then I have no choice. The time has come to truly become one. Dude. We're popping off, man. True of Eltal. Okay, now. I don't have id mode. Okay. We'll just attack. Missed. Missed. I'm getting my ass kicked. Booster off, hyper mode 99, armor loss 0. Agility level 10. I don't want to do any of these, really. Just gonna do a normal attack? Okay, that hit him. I don't want to do a whole thing. But he's kicking my ass, man. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Holy shit. I'm gonna turn on the booster. Yeah, that's better. I'm like taking a week break mid cutscene is tough. I understand why the game offers it the way that it offers it, but man, oh man. That 99's not moving. Do I charge? No. I mean, it could just be like UI dramatics. I think I might lose this fight. I genuinely think I might lose this fight. Oh, I accidentally didn't do it. Hang on. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Well, there I am. Oh, and that was it. Why don't you finish me off? If you don't get rid of me, then you cannot get what you want. It's all right, Dad. I understand. You're not Graf. You're my father. You and Graf are one. Your will and purpose never change. I knew that once we fought. But let's stop now. Our objectives should be the same. It's the same as our becoming one. We don't have to fight. What? My body! Zohar is after you. The last piece to combine with the Deus system. It seeks to unify with you, the first to have been divided from it. What? This is what Lacan wanted all along. After all, I'm an imperfect existence. It was inevitable that it would come to this, considering what had happened in the past. Lacan's imperfect secondary contact with the wave existence split his personality in two. Alright, here we go. Eventually, his body died, but the original Lacan transmigrated, bringing the destiny of becoming a contact with him, he was reborn as your present body. The remaining persona, just his desires, lived on separately by possessing the bodies of others. That is Graf. That is me. I may have inherited Lacan's will, but I'm not the same as the contact, Lacan. It is impossible for me to make real contact. There would be no true melding and release. Even though our bodies may be different, I am still half of you, and that fact remains. Although I am imperfect, I can merge temporarily with Zohar, and thus may be able to buy you some time. This is the only way I can be one with you. This is all I can do. Dea's system will start to look for you again. Before then, you have to destroy the newly perfected Deus and this Zohar modifier. You're the only one that can destroy the physical barrier that encases God's body. Dad! As you said, that was Karen. Through many generations, Myung is beginning to break free from her bounds. Now that Elohim has merged with Deus, she has all of her memories back. All the memories from her original birth as the contact's complement up to her current transmigration. That includes all of the lives she has lived as Myung and her substitutes over the centuries. And of course, that includes your mother's memories too. Mother's memories? Faye, cut away all the binds on mankind. You should be able to do that now. Save her, and all the other women bound with her. I'm begging you, Faye. Really sick scene. Yo, what's up, Cookie Jar? How are you? I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be playing some Xenogears. Moving right along. What's this? Pendant? This pendant? Is this Sophia's or my mother's? It's nothing. I'm just talking to myself. Hey, I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused everyone. Thank you all so much. Anyway, let's get going. There's little time left now for me and for our planet. What is this place? This is where it all started. This is our genesis. Humans were born here. Long ago, Deus crash-landed on this planet in an interplanetary colony ship. In order to revive itself someday, Deus had detached the Zohar modifier's core. After this core unit came down here, a single woman awoke and arose from out of it. She is the mother of all humanity. After she awoke, she used all her power to bear several beings. These would become the ancestors of the whole of humanity. These were the Emperor and the Gazelle Ministry. Finally, she gave birth to replicas of herself to be humanity's caretakers. Two selves, the human mother and the weapon. The subject and the complement. That is Ellie and Myung. I, the sole survivor from the colony ship, met Ellie and everything started from there. The land of Genesis, Katamani. This is that place.
Odd. Why you have ancient memory?
Usually, human memories cannot be passed down through the generations. Humans don't normally have the ability to compress and store memories in their introns. But Ellie and I, and Myung, we're different. Due to our connection with the wave existence, that is, due to Zohar's ability to change possible phenomena, we can clearly store data in our introns. In other words, we can leave behind memories to be inherited by our descendants. Just as the wave existence is bound inside of Zohar, the information is affixed to me, so to speak, by some of the power of the wave existence. Then this is... This is the form from when Ellie and Myung were still one being. And so this has just like been here, like the fucking Statue of Liberty. This is the first woman of our world. It's Hatsune Miku, our mother. That's a good one. I'll get this one. So if we destroy that Zohar thing, everything will be over, right? Yes. The source of our ether powers, and the source of power for the generators that make our gears work. It all comes from the Zohar modifier engine, which can control any potential phenomena. If we destroy it, Deus and the Seraph Angels will all be deactivated. And then we should also be able to free Ellie, who has become bound to the Deus weapon system, as Myung. Right, Faye? Yeah, that's what the wave existence said. But then there is the downside. It will also mean that we will no longer be able to use our gears, or our ether powers anymore. What are those Seraph Angels all about anyway? That odd appearance as if they lack something, as if they were neither living beings nor mere weapons. Zohar senses the human consciousness and incarnates the Seraphs. Human consciousness? Zohar itself involves the principle of uncertainty. The observer's perception of Zohar determines the entity it actually becomes. In other words, I believe that those angels are incarnations of the spirits of people, the people who have been absorbed by Deus to become parts of it. So what merit is there for them to gain in eliminating all of civilization?
Is it some kind of hatred for those humans who have survived?
Of course not. Those people who were created and assimilated as parts for Deus would not have such intentions. Try to remember what Ellie, when she became Myung, said. The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That's why they must be eliminated. Yes, that is why Merkava is being used to begin the destruction. But Deus is not following its programming of exterminating all of civilization. The Seraphs, which are terminal interface weapons of Deus, are using their bodies composed of nanomachines to absorb massive numbers of people, regardless of whether they are dead or alive. It is not discriminating between the mutant and the non-mutant people. This is highly peculiar. The fact that the people who are meant to be destroyed are being taken in as well, that is the absolute opposite of what it is supposed to be doing. Maybe there aren't enough parts. That is unlikely. Aside from those bodies that were destined to be parts for it, Deus, who has already acquired the abilities of the nanomachines, can just about use any material to construct its body. It is obvious it has other intentions in mind. Those intentions, Krelian has called Deus the Mother. If God is the Mother, then those motives are coming from the Great Mother, impeding the growth of its child, enveloping it to bring the child back to the womb to become one with it. That is its motive. Such a program does not exist within its design, though. It was probably given this unique will by someone, either from Ellie, who has merged with the Deus, or... Either way, it doesn't change the fact that we have to fight, regardless of what their intentions are. The problem is how we're supposed to deal with them. You think we can do it in our current state?
This secret battleship, Excalibur, will also take part in the final battle. Additionally, the military potential of our surface forces will assemble here.
Even if we put together a massive force, we still have the problem with the main armament of the Merkava. We need to know how to take that out. And as long as we don't do that... Merkava's ultra-long-range cannon has the ability to vaporize any substance. On top of that, they have a barrier around their perimeter that nullifies all attacks.
We've fought against the Merkava many times to try and stop its onslaught. However, we cannot even get close. Hence, we have had to withdraw every time.
Damn it! No matter how much we want to save Ellie, if we can't get inside the Merkava, it's meaningless. To add to that, there's the problem with those Seraphs. They function as the terminal interface weapons for close defense. I can easily say that their attack power is equivalent to the Omnigear class. They even have the regenerative ability due to the nanomachines. Don't be concerned about that. I was able to obtain some data from Xenogears. You see, Xenogears has mutagenically evolved due to its contact with the Zohar. Using that data, all of your new gears ought to be completed soon. Additionally, all the other weapons and armaments are being modified to implement the disassembler device.
Disassembler device?
In contrast to the nanoassemblers, which create matter to repair with, the disassemblers have the ability to dismantle or destroy matter. They can even deactivate the nanomachines' restoring ability by disengaging their repair programs. This should be sufficiently effective, even against the Deus Seraphs. Alright, even if we can deal with the angels, just how are we going to deal with that Merkava? We can't even get close to the thing. There is no such thing as a perfect defense. There is a way. Look over here. Why is Choo-Choo behind the wheel? Merkava's main gun requires a 1.2 second interval to reload because of its tremendous output. Upon firing, although it is only sectional, there will be a portion of the barrier that will be opened. There is a 1.87 second delay before the barrier reforms in that area. If we can use this window of time to target and destroy the cannon, it will be possible to close in on it. If we can get close enough, we can break through with gravitational spatial correction. Choo-choo's the DD. Okay. Well, this is the rough idea. Unfortunately, we don't have such a long-range cannon. That could acquire a target in such a brief time frame. So what you're saying is, we just need to shut that annoying cannon up, right? You want to go head on into the Merkava? Now you're being reckless again. That's suicide. No, listen. We're not going to just rush in. The Yggdrasil 4 and this Excalibur are equipped with barriers, and that's what we'll use. Although only for a short time, we can withstand a direct hit from Merkava's main cannon. Then we can close in and watch for that part of the barrier to go down and then destroy the cannon. What's up, Snow? How long will our barrier last? About 20 or so seconds. That's all? It wouldn't matter how fast we fly. In that amount of time, we'll be without a barrier before we can get within firing range. And those numbers are valid only if the generator's at full drive, right? You can only get those numbers if we sacrifice all other output and propulsion. I'm not suggesting we go in with guns blazing knowing we're gonna lose. We're going to physically put a lid on it. Directly. Huh? As you've said, the Yggdrasil 4, or Excalibur's barrier, can't sufficiently defend against Merkava's attack. At least with one generator, that is. Meaning we can defend against the Merkava with twice the amount of time, 40 seconds, if we couple the two generators together. This way, we can make it into the heart of Merkava. Then what about the propulsion? Just hear me out. He's got the diagram already. Okay, this is what we do. First, we transform my Yggdrasil into heavy assault mode and load it onto the Excalibur so we can couple the generators. By doing that, we can reduce the energy usage down to just supporting the hull of the ship and generating the barrier. This will allow most of the energy to be devoted to generating the barrier. Next, shift the barrier to full front and focus it to the single point where their main cannon will make its strike. Now for movement. First off, we develop a barrier by engaging Excalibur's generator to maximum power. For propulsion during that time, we install on the Yggdrasil those large solid rockets we got from the ruins of the mass driver. When Excalibur's barrier expires, we'll just use the Yggdrasil 4's generator to develop a barrier. Then, we'll also detach the solid rockets and shift the Excalibur into conventional flight. Using this method, we can get right into Merkava's face, and after it fires, it'll be defenseless. During this time, we'll block the muzzle of Merkava's cannon with Excalibur's bow ram, upon which we should have 0.67 seconds? With the cannon fire of the Excalibur, we'll destroy the Yggdrasil 4's slave generator and incapacitate the Merkava along the way, and then we break through. That's what the plan's all about. The combination of the barriers of both ships, storming the Merkava, and the timing of the cannon fire from the Excalibur, these are all going to be crucial. Mess up any one of these, and the consequences are gonna be severe. Hence, it'll be necessary to have both crews in sync with one another. And that's why I'd like to place Sig in command of the Excalibur. I have no qualms with that. What do you think, Queen? Will you lend us your battleship?
Since there appears to be no other alternative, let us go with that. Please, use it as you see fit.
But are we not cutting it uncomfortably close? When you calculate the arrival time and the barrier generation time, you will see what I mean. One minor mishap will put us in a situation where we could run out of barrier power before our arrival. Also, we will be devoting both generators to keeping the barriers up. Won't that leave us without perimeter defenses? We won't stand a chance if we get engaged by the Seraph Angels on our way to Merkava. We'll hold them off. You can count on us. You guys just concentrate on taking out that main cannon. Thanks! We're dependent on you! Already, everywhere else has been taken out. This is the only place that's left. So this is going to be the true final battle. Oh shit! Oh, I thought Choo Choo had some shit to say. Jumped at the last second. We set out to silence God's Ark, Merkava, which was the epitome of offensive and defensive power, and then storm inside. We initiated the operation to destroy Zohar. Sick. Hell yeah. Nice. Good shot. Oh. 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 It's like Armored Core. Yep. Yep. just wrap. Oh. Oh. Okay, the detach. Here we go. This is the moment. Yo! The captain's wheel, man! Oh. Dude. So cool. Wow. That can't be. A secondary explosion.
Oh no! I should have known better. What a miscalculation. The explosion was too big. It reacted with the main condenser, right under the main cannon.
Yeah, great work. Great work, photographers. Every single photographer here, great work.
And induced a secondary explosion. How could I have been so stupid?
You mean we overdid it?
Why did I not realize it sooner? This means we might have... Oh no, Ellie! Oh my gosh, Ellie!
What is it this time? Hey, Shaitan, what more is gonna happen?
Something is happening in the center of Merkava. What could it be?
Uh-oh. We're not out of the woods yet, folks. Uh-oh. Good morning. What the hell are you? Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. They glassed the planet. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. At that time, the earth quaked and shook, and from the location where Merkava crashed, a giant object appeared. It was Deus' final form. The Merkava was merely its vessel. Deus evolved through the use of Krellian's nanomachines into a planetary-scale weapon and began terraforming. It was attempting to convert the entire planet into a weapon. We retreated back to the base at the snow plains to form a new strategy. We decided to go back into Deus. Time was running out for us. Final battle, my ass. Yeah, I know. What a prank. All right. What a game. How do they do it? It is very funny now, having now been on the other side of playing this, mostly in full, to see like the calls for if any PlayStation 1 JRPG should be remade in full AAA budget Square Enix Final Fantasy Rebirth style, it should be this. I think it's still maybe too ambitious. I think even now, it might be too much. I don't see how. I think, if anything, it is an absolute miracle that it exists in any form. Like, as I've tried to like explain to people while talking about the game, I think this is like a 300 episode anime in video game form. Because it takes Chrono Trigger's style, which is very episodic, where, you know, every single save point has a chapter name, right? Where it's like, this is first and last. Fallen Star, Protect Nissan, Babel Tower, Promised Land. But instead of Chrono Trigger, which is like, you know, you could get away with it in like 36 episodes. It would be very tight. It'd be very good. It'd be celebrated for all time. This is like the largest, sprawling, spanning, global, universe, dimensional story that, like, I think the fact that we're even here at all is nothing short of a miracle. I think it's genuinely unbelievable. that we just had this final battle moment and it just morphed into an organic weapon with the help of nanomachines and glassed the planet.
Though this base is the last refuge for humans, as you can no doubt see, we have almost no supplies. Anyway, we are using a fallen piece of Shavat as the main base, but you probably could have guessed that, huh? If we can take out Deus even one day sooner, we can't hold out much longer like this.
Hey, welcome. What can I do for you today? Hey. This game's like way longer. I know. Thor's Thunder. Ether Stone, Anti-Ether Stone, Anti-Ether Rock. I'll grab you Thor's Thunder, bro. I am curious, and again, this is the kind of thing where I don't want any sort of leading answers with my statement. I'm very curious because I've played about 10 hours of Xenoblade Chronicles, okay? When it came out on the Switch. I bought the definitive edition day one. And so I have like a vague understanding of the sense of scope that game has from its opening hours. I'm very interested to see, and I love that Xenoblade Chronicles X trailer. It's one of my favorite video game trailers of all time, and that sense of scope in that seems insane, but that's more of a gameplay scope. This is like a narrative scope that is a completely different sense of ambition. Ave, Keyslave, Nissan. We've been feuding for such a long time, but finally we're coming together as one like this. But it's probably already too late. It's always the case. By the time we notice anything, it's way too late. How could we possibly stand up to God's army? The situation's really hopeless. Uh-oh. Did I not want to walk in here yet? Oh. Okay, hang on. We'll come back. I want to find out where everything got glassed. Oh, that's not the button to move. Hang on. Look at that gear! Okay, what's my move forward button? Triangle? Triangle. So this is like snowy bottom part. Where is the giant creature? Oh, shit. Hang on. But that's not where the creature is. That's something else that happened on the world. I mean, a lot's happened on the world. Let's not get it twisted. Okay, now this is like Dazil, right? The world doesn't... Oh. Okay. So there's Ave. Dazil's fine. They're hanging out over here. They're like, you guys hear that? It's like an earthquake on the other side of the world. Hang on. Can I go in here or no? Maybe not. They put up their walls. Shit. Are those Vels? Get me out of here. Okay. So I cannot go in anymore. Which is like, okay. Or so it seems. Could be confused. How's Norchun? Still kicking. I don't want to take too much time. Because there's other stuff that we have to do. Oh. I can't actually do anything. Oh, blue crystal. Imp. Imperial imp. Or... Oh, I can. This is where I can sell this shit? Code clear. Max check 30 count. Program engaged. Oh my gosh. This is... The whole town is destroyed, but I can still sell my fucking hob jerky? What? Alright. Can I go back to... This seems like a bad use of everybody's time. And I mean like in universe as well as out of universe. I was so excited to explore after like 20 hours of story. I understand. It's funny because I'm excited to explore, but I've talked about this a lot. If you've been around for RPGs or kind of open-driven games on this channel in the past, I reach a moment where I lean into the RP. And so, like, even I just said it right now. This is a horrible use of everybody's time. This is, like, a bad thing to do. And so I can't help but, like, feel like I am doing a disservice to the narrative flow of the experience by going, like, let's go hear the nice music and fly my ship around, you know? As fun as it is, I get caught in this push-pull of... Like, right now I should not be doing this. Or, I should say, Faye and Shitan and Bart should not be doing this. Is Keyslave set up like the pendant, or am I tweaking? I'm tweaking, right? Do you think that's not deliberate? Oh well. Oh, I just noticed it now. I probably could have noticed it the first time, but obviously the pendant is a lot more important now than it was then. I'm moving on. It's probably nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can go into Nissan. There's Fort Jasper. At least the yellow light isn't on. What the hell's up here? Is this where we came from? No, we came from the bottom middle. Oh. Oh. Oh, is that it? No, that's a little cave. I thought that was the creature. Then this is the Gazelle Ministry? What is this? Or not Gazelle Ministry. Oh, fuck. Found it. It's huge, too. Okay. Okay. Part of me is very curious to just walk in there and see what happens. Just pull up like, what's up, everybody? I'm going to ask a question that I actually do want the answer to, okay? This is to everybody who's played this game before. I do want the answer. That's awesome, by the way. Shavat, like, half fallen and stuck in the snow. Could I, theoretically, go to Deus right there, right now, and initiate the end game? I'm not going to. Like, there's still more that I want to do in, like, Fallen Shavat, right? But is that, like, what the fuck is this? I could just walk there and end it. Or fly there, rather. Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. What is this? And perhaps, what is this? Oh, this is What's-His-Face's hut. Ding, 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 ding. What's up, buddy? Oh, shit. Oh, look at these little guys. Like, this is such a bad use of my time. But I will go in here and talk to him because he seems like he has something figured out. Taura. I forgot his name. What's the speed run of something like this? What's like the any percent? I feel like it would wind up feeling like Ghost Trick feels, where so much of it is just how quickly, on what frame can you advance the dialogue? Dun dun. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Like, is it at least 12 hours? What's up, Tara? Thanks for visiting. You're looking mighty healthy. I want to help you more, but this body can't survive unless it breathes the air here. Looks like I'm just about ready to meet my maker, huh? Oh, no, Tara. Don't worry, I'll stop my moaning. Besides, I have a nice present for you. The manly mantle and the goddess robe. The fate of the world is in your hands. We're counting on you. In the meantime, I will just watch from here. Okay? What is this? And perhaps, what is this? The manly mantle. Defense up when an ally is KO'd. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. Oh, that's so sick, actually. So you can wear the golden vest. That's so cool. And then the goddess robe, I don't know anything about because I don't have a girl in my party right now, and I'm assuming Shaitan can't throw it on. Thor's Thunder. But I like the ether defense down. This is my favorite song, by the way. Around 12 to 13. The fate of the world is in your hands. We're counting on you. In the meantime, I'll just watch from here. I like Tower, man. So I was watching Banjo the Uncle, and somebody had asked Banjo if Banjo is interested at all in speedrunning Elden Ring. And Banjo, as Banjo does with a lot of the words that they choose, had a very thoughtful answer. That was kind of weighing the difference as a game experiencer from a speed run to a challenge run, and how a speed run in a lot of ways is how effectively can you circumvent the mechanics of a game to accomplish a feat, whereas whoa, look at that. Whereas a challenge run is oftentimes how well can you capitalize on the mechanics of a game to achieve a feat. And it made me think about challenge running in the context of this channel and what that could look like for games going forward. And so, you know, I'm starting off this Caprolog Season 1, Anima Relic 1. Oh, and now I can walk around in this zone? And one of the thoughts that I had was creating effectively a bounty board that would be challenge-based stuff. And part of the reason why I thought of this is because of Marathon, which is Yamame Sword, Wonder Whip. Marathon, the origin of Vidmaster. You guys know Vidmaster. Maybe you do. Halo, Destiny, etc., etc. Vidmaster and what that for Bungie has meant for decades. The original Marathon had the original Vidmaster challenge from January of 1995, which was Jason Jones, who, one of the co-founders of Bungie, or I guess not co-founder, but part of the team very, very early. I challenge anyone who thinks they rule at Marathon to complete all the game's levels on Total Carnage, starting with only the pistol and ×1 health via the command option begin game. Upload your replays. And I think more than as much, I love speedruns, and there are a lot of speedruns that I do want to attempt. I definitely want to learn like Mizurna Falls speedrun, for example. It's been on my mind for such a long time. But I think I might do some sort of challenge run based, like I said, bounty board, where if you wanted to put roll credits toward like that goal as kind of a way to expand things out in different directions. Oh, that thing's name is literally Xenogears, huh? Cool, man. What a game. What a game this is. I think it sounds really fun. I think it's something that I'm going to be looking at and looking towards in the games going forwards as new ways to stick around with a game longer. I think that part of like my goal, my dream, whoa, look at that. Part of my goal, my dream of season 1, as opposed to marble roll a game, beat a game, move on, is that season 1 kind of provides us with the ability to hang around with a game on a longer time frame, come back to something further down the road and, touchstone kind of stuff. And so to that end, I think I'm going to start figuring out like challengey run sort of stuff, like Let's Catch, for example. If anybody watched the trailer for Let's Catch that I put online on Wednesday, Let's Catch has like a speed catch mode where the game basically is like, here's pitcher's mound to catcher's glove, and you are trying to catch a baseball being thrown at 110 kilometers an hour, 120, 130, 150, 170, 200, 250, 300, etc., etc. And so doing little things like that as like community together sort of bounties that maybe constitutes a new full playthrough, maybe is just like a little bonus fun thing. Something I'm thinking about, and I think it would be very, very cool. Okay, I want to upgrade you. There we go. I miss Rico, man. I miss Rico. That was my guy for so long. Yo, what's good, Boris? How are you? Want to see something crazy, Boris? I actually don't remember where it is. I don't remember where it is. Is it it's... Please hold. I think it's up in the top. Oh no, it's over here. Now I remember. You ready for the craziest fucking thing you've ever seen? It's not gonna be that crazy with context, without context. What the hell are you? What the? Got a freaking wing. You can fly right through. You just part through the feathers. Okay. That's the that's the not Gazelle Ministry. What's the name of them? What's their name? Why can't what Billy's from? It's not Gazelle Ministry. It's Church of Ethos HQ. Thank you. No problem. All right. Snowfield Hideout. Now. Crazy that I could walk in and end this game currently. Don't step on the birds.
Hey! Aren't these Pikatas cute? They're going cheap too. How about it? Want to buy my Pikatas?
Sure. All right. 20,000 gold for the lot. And no haggling for a discount, so pay up. Forced to pay 20,000. That's very funny. That's very funny. But now they're mine. Thanks. They're really delicious if you grill them. Ah!
I know nothing. Nothing.
That's so cool. Very funny way to go. Like, it's the end of the game. Spend your damn money.
Hey, buddy. You need something? Hey, hang on a minute.
Oh, got it. Just hoarding all of it, yeah. All right. Engine, give me 70 output, 8k fuel. Beautiful. Brigadier 26. Not bad. I'll keep the 60-25. Steer. 30k. 70's good. All right. Oh, but I probably have to put fuel in the tanks. Come again and I'll give you a better deal. Better you than me. What? A better deal? You're good. You need fuel. And you need fuel. Manga decks? I heard about that. Dude, got purged. DMCA purged of like over 400 series. Now I gotta go through and find it somewhere else. How come? Just rights holder stuff? Which is a shame because Manga Dex hosts like a lot of really hard to find. So sad about Manga Dex. I know it sucks, man. Hey, I've got all kinds of good stuff here. You need anything? They even took a lot of unofficial fan translations. Yeah, it's really bad. It's like a real shame. Sets HP to full. Oh, I have 51 of those? Now I have to make deal with a whole bunch of hentai ad bullshit. I didn't even think about that. Us people of Shavat have always dreamed of coming down to live on the planet's surface, but we didn't ever imagine this would be how we would realize that dream. This is unbearable. It's gotten awfully cold. I hate the cold. It's killing me. If the temperature keeps dropping like this, we'll all be frozen before Deus can finish us off. Not like we're born just to die. What's gonna happen to us now? To this world? We can't carry on without at least drinking. It's scary and lonely. Oh, there is something back here. Oh, wow, look at this. Who the hell are you? Everyone's gonna die. Booze. Bring booze. Plenty of good men are dead now. What kind of doctor am I if I can't even save people dying right in front of me? Why should an old man like me survive that?
Hey, you! It's freezing in here. Can't you do something? This isn't good for my complexion.
Town without prisoners? How boring. But then again, the world itself is like a prison. You said it, brother.
You're not my dad.
Lance?
Oh.
Hans? Is that you? You're alive?
Yeah, you too. But if you're here, then that means the Thames was...
The Thames? Sank. The angels attacked. The Thames withstood the onslaught of Reapers, but was defenseless against those angels. Hardly anyone got out in time. They went down with the Thames.
What? Wait a minute. What about the captain? He's okay, right?
The captain said he'd watch the end of the Thames with his own eyes.
You're kidding, right? That old guy died? No way.
No! Captain's alive. He's the kind that never keels over. I just said he'd watch.
Hasn't been that long since my husband died. Please don't think I'm a loose woman, but it's because of this man that I... Oh.
Did you find that?
Some flashy woman in Thames taught me a card game. You wanna play?
Yeah.
Then it's a challenge.
You thought we were done? You thought we were done? Oh, we were just getting started. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Lock in, folks, lock in, lock in. We're so back. Oh, shit. Wait, oh, God, 1-2. 1-2 me. Let's go. He's so good at this game. Oh, 5. 1-2. Jack, queen, jack. 10. No. 10. No. 8. Okay. So I go to 7. That's fine. Okay, I go to 7 here. That's fine. We got a 1-2. This is scary. Oh, God. Oh, he's good. He's good. He's real good. Whoa, did you see that reference to the upcoming PS2 game, Jack and Daxter? All right. I gotta beat this fucking kid. You're no good. Come back later. Some flashy woman in Thames. Do you think she didn't make it, Queenie? Is the implication that Queenie didn't make it? Alright. Here we go. Yeah, this card game's chaos. It doesn't even really matter. One to me. Right? I can't do... Oh, I can do something. Ready? Whoo! Okay. 3. Okay. Well, this sucks.
This whole deal gets stranger in a minute.
Okay. Get on, you fucking kid. Get on, bro. Get on. What's up, Yokum Pork? You're real good. Here, take this. Emmer Jr. doll. Do you want to continue? Sure. Then it's a challenge. Oh no. If he just gives me like a rose saw, we gotta get out of here. I've been down this road before. Lock in. Finally, the Velatro stream. Don't get me started. Oh god. Oh god. 1-2. 1-2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with this. Give me better cards. Oh. Oh! Queen? No, he's crushing me. He's crushing me. 9? 2, 3? Whew. Okay. Dude, he's gonna crush me. Alright, hang on, hang on. I think it's over. I think it's over. It's a draw. And a draw is a loss. Damn. They count draws as losses. That's so messed up. Pretty good. Well, it's a tie so far for today. You want to continue? Yeah, I do. Oh. That's always controversial, ties as losses. Well, it's a win for the kid. I think that that's fair. I think that if it's a tie, give it to the kid, you know? Hang on. Oh, wait. I can't do anything there. He crushed me, man. Huh. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, fuck. Face a stand-up guy, he'd give the kid the W. Exactly. All right. How many we got? We've been like, this is our 4th round. Remember when I got stuck on this for like over an hour because I thought we'd get something special, but then it was just recycling the old stuff? What a game. Shut up, Kana. Let's go. So I got the doll. I should probably look before I get stuck in this for the rest of all time. It's like the one thing that I should probably look at just because we've been at this game for 75 hours and I could get genuinely stuck here forever. Look at all those queens. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I'm fucked. Oh, why are you doing it on that side, bro? I'm pissed. I thought he was going to put the jack there. I was ready to put the 10 back on the left side, but he was going on the right side. I blew it. He flanked me. All right. Here we go. How you doing, Bjork and Fork? How's your weekend going? My dad's coming in tomorrow. We're going to the movies. Okay, we're starting things out with a 1-2. That's fucked up. Oh my god! Quick draw. Holy shit. What are you gonna watch? Dog Day Afternoon. We're seeing Dog Day Afternoon in theaters. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, I'm sorry. I can still put stuff down. Sorry. Sorry, kid. Nothing personnel, kid. All right, what's he gonna give me? You're good. Do you want to continue? Nothing? Okay, nope. Oh, fuck. All right. I'll give it to the kid. Actually, you know what? Rico, get a little cardio in, buddy. Dude's lifting all the time. Oh, cardio, like Faye's dad. Like cardio. Shut the fuck up. Oh, God. Well, good try, Rico. Finished catching up with stuff from a Game Jam circle I follow. Going through my big list of shmups. What are you working on shmup-wise? Wait, no, his name was Khan. Car is Ramses, right? Oh. All right, see ya, dumbass kid. All right. Everyone's down, and they're the only ones looking happy. Annoying, isn't it? Why don't you give them some space, you sicko? Oh. I'll never call him Dad. I understand, kid. Okay, I think this way is new. Oh. This might open. No, not the existential mirror. After everything we talked to God, I'm not getting invested in that right now. not the time. No. Excuse me. Mushima-sama, Doranpachi, Devil Blade, Tyrion, Bullet Soul. Devil Blade's the new one, right? I played that. Yeah, I played Devil Blade Reboot. Not the community one. Forget the name of the... It does rip. It's really good. Burn! Burn! Burn up this whole world. My home, my whole family, everything's been destroyed by them. Who cares anymore? Burn it all up. Ha ha ha. Keep an eye on this guy, okay? So many have died. If this continues, even more will die. It's the same as 500 years ago. That tragedy and hardship is being repeated again. What's gonna happen to our world? What's gonna happen to us? 1 pixel away from a 1cc a couple of nights ago. Wow. Wow. So we've done one shmup on the channel. I did the original Gradius, 85 Gradius, and got a 1cc in that because you had to. It doesn't have, you can't like quarter feed it.
Burning! All of my rare first edition books and my valuable autographs. I know supplies are short, but I can't believe they're burning my treasures.
This game's so good. Oh, who are you?
We're to be judged. The last day is nigh. You too should be careful. It's all according to prophecy.
I gotta work my way up to those because it's all randomly selected. I didn't really get a choice. And I think in retrospect, it's like fun that we started there. You know what I mean? Like start from the start sort of thing.
Just when I thought I could ride the UFO, it's not flying anymore. On top of that, this guy keeps saying annoying stuff. Just when I thought Prince Bartholomew would return and bring peace to the land of Ave. Just goes to show you never know what might happen in this world.
I've heard rumors that a part of Norchun, the old capital of Kislev, survived. I wonder if they're still conducting that barbaric bar-telling thing. Really, I ask you, what are we to do with our menfolk these days? But yeah, it took like 30 some hours to nail down, oh, it's Dan, to nail down the 1 credit clear. But it was very fun. It was like I really loved it.
Faye, I was scared a little, but not really scared. Because I knew that inside of that monster, you were doing all you could to fight it, Faye. I knew it.
In the prison, when I saw you change into a monster, I understood everything. Living inside of you, Faye, there's a monster that's not you. He's the bad one. He's to blame. So, to forgive you, or, not to forgive you, well, yeah, that's not the problem. It's not like it's gonna turn back things the way they were, but, it's just... I don't know how to say it properly, but I'm sorry.
It's alright, Dan. Enough already. I understand. It's my fault. I'm sorry I caused you so much pain. I'm just glad that I could finally make peace with you. Take care, kiddo. Aww. That's such a tender conclusion to the Dan arc. Oh man, that was really sweet.
Oh, Queen, what do you see with those eyes? That look of sorrow as if you lost something. But within that, there lies a kindness which would forgive all.
Oh, where are we going?
Whoa.
Oh, this is where... Yeah. Oh, cool.
The snow keeps falling, softly covering up everything in this world.
Wow.
Our sorrow, our defilement, our mistakes. If only we could wipe away these things as easily as that. What have I, been pursuing for these past 500 years? By the way, how is the person you rescued from Merkava? I heard he recovered consciousness.
According to what the doc says, his condition has gotten a lot better. It seems like Carr's regained his will to live again. Carr? Carr, please, listen to me. Right now we must forget about being friend or foe. We all must support one another regardless. Right now we need your help.
I am just trash. A reject.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself and pull yourself together, man. Hugo, what are you? Trash? Reject?
You can take pity and call yourself that all you want. But what about them? Conveniently, them behind the curtain. Are these women stupid or trash or rejects too for believing in you? The reasons why you helped the girls, who had no one to turn to, may not have been that noble. But in spite of that, they stuck with you. And do you know why? They know you better than anybody else. They know the true kindness that exists inside your heart. They know because they want to be loved. That is why they won't leave you. Car, do not make them into trash or rejects that you speak of.
Commander.
All of you.
Needless to say, you are not trash or a reject. We know that better than anyone does.
I didn't realize that what I've been looking for was so close to me. I am sorry for not realizing sooner.
Oh, Commander?
What? So much has happened between him and I. When this battle ends, I want to face Ramses one-on-one in sport, not war, as a martial artist.
I am sure he wishes the same thing too.
Perhaps.
Faye, may I ask you something? About Ellie? What if, even if we break Zohar's spell, she doesn't return to normal?
Ellie will be back to her usual self. I'll go on believing that. But even if that doesn't happen, I will still. Well, let's just say I'm prepared for that too.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to, you know? Your opponent is the person you love. If you decide to quit now, no one will blame you.
To quit would be meaningless. All that I've fought for, all that I live for, would come to have no meaning at all. People should be free, with no one bound by others and no one binding others. Inside of me, there's a part that desires that freedom and a part that gives me hope. So I shall fight to win true freedom, for we're still alive. We fight to live, and that's the reason why I fight. It's proof that I'm human. I promised my father, and myself too, that I would free Ellie from Dea's binds, that I would save her.
I understand. So let's keep believing and hope for a miracle.
The fact that Carr was able to like come back and convert to being like an okay guy is because he got slapped by Shitan for ignoring his harem is insane to me. That Shitan was like, these people know the good in your heart. Meanwhile, they're like 4 of the biggest like sub antagonists of the game that love him because he is a bad guy. Like their whole thing is like, this guy's evil and we like that.
I don't want you to think what I'm doing at a time like this. Oh, if I don't do this, I can't keep my composure. This is the first time for me to see snow, and boy is it cold, slippery, and fun. Yahoo!
There's a family out there for everyone, truly. All right. Mind your evil family of evil. You deserve it. Where is this taking us? Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. So we still got more to see, I think. We went through that door. I think might have been almost everywhere. Okay, not here. Oh, we get the insane chickens.
After losing our home in Kislev, we lost our home in Ave too, so we decided to stay here for a while. But next time I want to live somewhere that's green.
I never thought I'd live here. I wanted to make my parents happy. Insane chickens? No, it's all cats. That's okay. We had a hard time evacuating. My daughter begged us to take all the cats with us. This isn't bad at all compared to military camp and the cat house.
I wasn't planning on living here, but my son's family's with me.
Yep. Okay. Alright. I want to talk to the other people.
It's tremendously lonely without cats. I like this house because there are lots of cats.
I don't know why, but recently families keep increasing. Go in here. Oh. It's a different system from what humans have been creating. In other words, oh shit, it wasn't made by humans. Be quiet! Sister, please take the children elsewhere. You want the children to stand in the cold hallway. This is the warmest room. Why can't they stand here? We're having a very important meeting. They're disturbing us.
Please don't get so upset.
I really appreciate that you're trying to protect us, but you know those people are the only ones who can change our fate, don't you? How's it going? There may be a few things we can do, but I've been a soldier all my life. I can't sit still as long as there are people to protect and enemies to fight. I'm prepared to protect everyone here. Good luck to you too. I'll protect these people, so don't worry.
My grandma made this for my mom when she was a child. It's really warm. Her outfit's so cute, isn't it?
Kids are all the same in Kislev, Ave, and Nissan.
What is it? Can I do that too?
I make still X.
Come on, catch me if you can.
The children are annoying, but they're the reason why I'm here.
I want to see my mom and dad. This is the first time I've seen snow. It's so light and white, and a beautiful pattern appears for an instant, and then it melts on my palm. Hey, give me my candy back! It's amazing.
I love this room. If we had more weapons. We gotta do what we can. Now more than ever, I feel as if every child is important. I'll play with the sister.
We both no longer have anything to lose. Do as you wish. I hope you'll have help from heaven.
Really? How can we fight against an enemy like that? You think it's just going to sit there while we gather all of Ave and Kislev's armies? I had doubts about fighting before, but not about protecting the people here. I want to help people, but all I know how to do is fight. I think that's everybody. Just a chaotic room where people are trying to figure it out. I get it. I love it. Okay. The kids are so, you know, they can adapt. They're adapting. Is that everything here? This makes us leave. Wait, no, it doesn't. Who the hell are you? I think I smell treasure over here. Hey, don't you have a gold nugget? If you give it to me, I'll dig some more. I'm sure something good will come up. How about it? Yeah, sure. All right, got it. Well, I'll try digging around here then. Expect something good. This rock's harder than I thought. It's hard to dig. You'll have to wait a little bit more. All right. I'll go sleep, and then I'll come back. Uh-oh, I heard the birds. Where is the sleeping room? Right here. All right. Now, what door was that? I think it was this. shit, man. Really? Okay. So we went to Norchun. Were we not able to go into that room because I hadn't tripped the line of dialogue that was like, I think people are still fucking around in Norchun? Because I couldn't actually do anything. It did the little ping sound like a save point, but I couldn't enter it. I wonder if now that I talked to that guy and heard that people are like congregating there. Okay, just excuse me. All right, let's see. This spot right here. Nothing. But I guess it was in this district, right? Hang on. Here. Is there like a secret place I can go in? I'm pressing X like a madman. I hope everybody knows. Oh, I can walk further down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. The dueling zone? The continent of Ignis and its countries, the empire of Kislev and the kingdom of Ave. These all no longer exist. Our world lost such names on that day. The survivors have gathered in the snowfield far to the south. It's the last stand of the living. I abandoned this place once, but it's a city in which I was born. I can't turn my back on it that easy. That's why I came back. Back to what was once the Imperial capital. Even if the destruction was to come to this world, I'd go on protecting it. From that day on, peace has disintegrated. But we are all alive. It's a truth that can't be changed. It's not that everything's ended. Our planet has just returned to its original state, and we're still alive. All has not been lost. Looking at your eyes, I know you too haven't lost your hope. I remember the day you came to the Imperial capital. That was Big Joe. Oh, I'm glad we got our final Big Joe moment. Oh, and I'm glad that Rico's here, too. I didn't even think about that. Come on, give Rico, like, an end of an arc.
Listen for a bit of fun.
Sure. Oh. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's not be all sad. We're gonna save the world.
Destruction was poured out onto the entire world. Death poured on all the living. It was fate. Unavoidable fate. Allow me to show you my appreciations for all you've done, fellas.
I'll get the full line.
I brought this here from the Wildcat Bar, in what was the Imperial capital in Norchun. I also fixed it up a little. Should be a lot more friendlier now. But you'll never know unless you try, so give it a listen, huh? It was hard to get rid of the elegant old grain look it had when placed in the Wildcat, but, oh, anyway. Don't you think the new faux marble design's kinda groovy?
Oh, cool. So he brought the jukebox in, and now we can play any song we want. Again, what's, really cool about this is that this is like before on-demand music was really a thing. You'd have to buy like the soundtrack CD. And so for the game to give you like listen to every single song in the game, that's so sick.
What entombed our world that day was an angel, a so-called messenger of God. My sister, my mother, my father, they're all dead. I'm a soldier of the military empire of Kislev, and yet I couldn't do anything. Damn it! Damn everything!
Nothing learned, nothing gained. Ask and you shall receive, perhaps. Anyway, Battler, what do you need to know about Battling Contest? Battling Contest still exists? I'm alright, thanks. I gotta go. I don't... Rare item exchange? Don't want to trade now. Oh, I got the Emeralda Junior doll. Faye Junior doll, Bart Junior doll, Billy Junior doll. So what the fuck's the point? Nothing. Get me out of here. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. It's like, I can talk to people and like touch down in the world and have a nice conversation with everybody, but I'm not about to go like, it's the end of the world. We got the most giant, terrifying end of the world harbinger of doom creature that has emerged from the result of nanomachines and literally God. I'm gonna fight some robots. You know, it's time for me to do a little rock'em sock'em robots. I hope everybody else is doing okay. Good luck out there. Can I, like, tap into Lahan and, like, pay my final respects? Nope, but I can fight somebody. Like, I got my closure with Dan, which I think is the nicest part. Doom, 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 doo, 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 doo. And now I'll just talk to the people inside the Yggdrasil, but like, I think I'm like ready to end the game. Map needs to be rewritten because of what's happened. Our maps are not much of a help anymore. You want to see the ship's chart? Yeah, sure. Yeah, everything's different now. Snowfield Hideout, Anima Relic Dungeon 1, Anima Relic Dungeon 2, Deus, Taura's House, Yggdrasil, Nortune. Do. All I've heard is static since then. I hope people are still alive out there. Let's put more oomph into it. I'm finally getting used to being in the sky, but I shouldn't get too relaxed yet.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were there. Want to hear some hot sounds that I've recorded?
406. Oh, I like that one.
Want to hear some more?
Yeah. 15. Kind of a boring one. Want to hear some more? Yeah. 110. Oh, I remember that one. Want to hear some more? Yeah. 35. Ooh, that one's too loud. I gotta go.
Ah, well, that's too bad.
The ship's missiles might not work on that monster. That Jericho's serious. I should put more oomph into it, too. If Sigurd passes away, Yggdrasil 3 can fly now, thanks to Shivat's technology, but the operations have changed a little, so I gotta study them all over again. Want to see my notes? No. Can't wait until I become a fully fledged helmsman. Deus integrated with Zohar and awoke. But we've found out Deus is in the center of the giant structure created out of the fallen Merkava. The only way we can think of to destroy Deus is to penetrate into there and make our way to the center. That structure used to be Merkava itself, but we must assume the inside has changed significantly. We don't know what dangers await inside of there. Please be very careful. Yeah, thanks, Sigurd. Let me take care of it. I'll destroy Deus, even if it costs me everything I have. Faye, are you sure about this? Bart? I know what you must be thinking right now. If you destroy Deus, the proliferation of the nanomachines that are out to turn this planet itself into a weapon will stop. But if you end up losing Ellie, who was united with Deus for that very purpose, then what good will it be? But that's right, Faye. She's our friend, who's been through a lot with us, too. I think that saving a dear friend is just as important as protecting our planet or saving the world. What better reason is there to fight? If you can't even save your friends, then how could you save the world? Don't you agree? Yeah, Sig's right. Don't you ever give up, Faye, no matter what. You're the only one who can release Ellie from Deus' spell. But we'll give you as much backup as we can, so... Thanks a lot, guys. Bart, Sigurd, I won't give up. You volunteered to fight for the young master and for the rest of us. It's our turn to fight for you and Ellie. Let's go, Faye, to gain true freedom. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Wait a while. Hey, this is a serious question, because I'm not about to grind for them. What are all those junior dolls? You may not have noticed it, but even since the time you guys came here, that tree's grown a little bit. It may only be little by little, but it still means our hopes and dreams are also growing to fruition. Is that true? Hang on. I'm going back in the photo album. Please hold. Man, this game's huge. Do you guys realize how much happens in this game? Like, look at this. Hang on. Look at all of this. Remember the friggin' parade? Remember whirly balloons or whatever it's called? Imagine if they literally added like 2 pixels. That's what I want to know. But I don't know if I have a picture of just this room. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this part? What a game. What a video game. Hang on. Nope. What's up, Exec? How are you? That's not gonna do it. I loved this part of the game. I liked the kind of like industrial hell world of Kislev. I thought it was great. Oh my gosh, when we got this ship and then it got blown out of the sky in like 0.5 seconds. Oh, that was the funniest part of the game. There's the UFO, there's Thames. What a video game. Okay, hang on. Yep, classic, classic. Wondering about things I can't think of a way to ask safely. Okay, do you want me to just ask what we have done in the past hour? Want me to just tell you what we have done? That's probably the easiest way if that's what you're wondering. Sure. Okay, so... You know, from this, we tapped in, we got the Xenogears. We went and we saw the first mother, the Statue of Liberty that was just out in the world hanging out. And then we shot down Merkava, okay? But when we shot down Merkava, it caused a secondary explosion that made this thing exist. And so now we have a giant, terrifying creature out on the overworld. And then we hung out in the world in the Snowfield hideout with Fallen Shavat, talked to everybody there, played a little bit of this, got Emeralda Jr. doll, which again, I don't know what it does. Right. Way too much fire suppression foam. Yeah, they glassed the damn planet. And then we saw Big Joe in Keyslave. And now we're here. God, I've been standing here for such a long time. Was I of any help to you? Yeah, of course, man. I'm happy to hear that, even if you're not being truthful. Isn't it, Susie? It's unbelievable. I mean, top to bottom, this game is staggering. I am sure Ellie is alive and well, if we just go on believing it. It was a long journey, but what we did was not in vain, so let's prove it. It appears the final hour is approaching. If need be, this Maizan will also take up arms and come to your aid. How may I be of service? Imagine if he was the final party member and having that conversation would make him go, I hope I can be of service again. Maizan joins the party.
The bonds between my father and I can't be broken. Emeralda, go to...
Yeah, not happening. Maizan joined the party. Have fun grinding his death blows for the next 4 hours. I'm very glad that Rico got to check back into Kislev. Oh, look at all these little suits and things. I don't need to go there. All right. I think I'm ready. Bump, bump. Fight to your heart's content, and go get injured to your heart's content. Who do you want to weigh? You're too skinny. You need more nutrition. Oh, yeah! We're gonna give it all we've got for the young master. Whoa. Oh. If only I wasn't wounded, I'd also be able to... No. Oh, no. Oh, it's very funny. I'll remember to obey lights out from now on. Please come back alive. She's holding a note. Read it. Pre-memo. There are 3 standard types of guns that are standard... Oh, wait. I don't care about this. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
You're the only ones who can save us. We're counting on you.
Oh.
Young master, you better not die. Promise me?
Of course. I'm not gonna die. Quit saying such weird stuff.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. You'll make it back. When you come back, I'm gonna... Well, I just thought maybe I could be closer to you, you know?
Hey, whoa, quit it. Do you know what you're saying?
Just kidding, young master. You're all panicked. Funny. I don't see Choo Choo anywhere. Where'd she go off to?
Nope. Where the hell is Choo Choo? And then I think we've talked to everybody. As long as you're alive, I'll be happy. Get enough rest and be ready for the decisive battle. This is where we rest. Do you want to rest too? No, I'm good. See you later. Let me know when you want to rest. I've got to work hard for my daughter's future. Beyond my ability to understand, but regardless, I'm counting on you. No one else can do this. That was the penguin, I thought. Was there an Emeralda doll on the bed as well? The penguin has always been there. Yeah, it's just that would be cool. That would be really cool if on the ship. Yeah. That would be really sick if on the ship there were, like, in the bedroom, a bunch of different collectibles. I love that kind of stuff. You know, we talked about it a lot in Bully, where the different things that you do in the world, your bedroom in the dorm had all your little treasures. I love that kind of stuff. All right. Yeah. No. Yeah, dude. We know. All right. We don't have much time left. Let's go to win ourselves true freedom. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? So, I'll drop mild kayfabe for a second and say that I know that there are side quests that exist in this end of the game before the final battle, after you get openings again. I never found them. And so for a first playthrough, for the internal, like, running example, I'm not going to go and do them because I don't know. I didn't find a single character that clued me into this. So stepping back from the first playthrough kayfabe, because I do like to play things naturally. I don't want to be like, you know, I don't like to fake it. I never found any semblance of here's where you would go, here's how you would, like, so I'll ask openly. The side quests that exist at the tail end of this game when you get here, how do you reasonably discover them? Who did I not talk to? Because I'm locking in without doing them. Because it's my first playthrough. And I think that there's something kind of exciting to know that there was more out there. I'm not the type of person that likes to leave every stone unturned. There's a point of interest on the map that doesn't have a yellow dot. That's it. There's no character in the overworld that points to, hey, you may want to see in the forest. It's just go all over the map. Okay. Yeah, and I talked about it earlier. I talked about it earlier on. I'm very much the kind of player that goes, when the pressure's on, when a giant nightmare stone creature has been formed on the overworld, as cool as it is to fight robots and say goodbye to the Rock'em Sock'em robots, it frankly feels rude to the characters involved in the story. Everyone is talking about get in there and save Ellie. We're terrified of this thing. The world is dying. I've never seen snow before. And I'm like, hang on a minute. You know, I went into the forest and I talked to Taura and I got the gear. But if I didn't find anything else. So that's just the world that I'm in, and I'll look it up and we'll debrief on it, and when it comes time to debrief, we can talk about what I missed and what I didn't pick up on and whatever. Are those dolls just like bonuses, or is that playing into one of these side quests? Because that's a curious, because I did get one of them from the dolphin kid. Missable lore tied up in party choice. That makes sense. That makes total sense, which I didn't realize until I saw someone playing with a different party. They're an accessory. Oh. Now hold on. Yeah, creator unknown. They don't really play into anything. But they do exist. I don't know what it gives me. Maybe the other doll. Oh, it's probably something that Emeralda holds, maybe? Like Faye's ultimate accessory is the Faye Jr. doll. Bart's ultimate accessory is the Bart Jr. doll. That makes sense to me. Like in lieu of an Ultima, or like an ultimate weapon. Okay.